Michael Church, Crawl Space Ninja. We got a great Ask a Ninja from Daniel in Knoxville, Tennessee, and he apparently is going to be doing some HVAC duct removal, and there's some mold down in the crawl space, and he wants to know what's the order of addressing the mold, removing the ducts, putting the ducts back, all that stuff. Stay tuned. If you're new to Crawl Space Ninja, we talk about everything related to crawl space encapsulation, indoor air quality, dehumidification, waterproofing. We hope you'll subscribe to our channel, ring that notifications bell, check out our DIY store and our franchise opportunity. Okay, Daniel, this is something that comes up quite a bit about, the process of mold removal. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'll read what he says. In the circumstance that you have mold in the crawl space and duct board for your HVAC that you're looking to get replaced, what would the recommendation in order to tackle the situation specifically on when to replace the duct board? Now, those of you maybe aren't familiar with duct board, but basically it's a fiberglass epoxied board, okay? So it's very, very thin, easy to destroy, and not really that good for your indoor air quality because, believe it or not, that fiberglass either is growing a lot of mold and dust on the inside of the duct board, or the fiberglass itself can become airborne. So it's something they used many years ago. We don't really see duct board being installed anymore. And from what I understand, HVAC companies hate it. So they recommend you remove it and replace it with metal or flex ducting. So if you've got a moldy crawl space and you've got your HVAC ducts down there, this doesn't matter if there's duct board or not. If you're planning on replacing the ductwork, as a matter of fact, when we went to North Carolina to help the Norps, we did a collaboration video with them, and I'll put that down below. They had the same situation where they had ductwork in the crawl space. They removed the ductwork first, all right? Now, the problem with this is you're gonna do some serious coordination, especially now that it's wintertime. You're gonna want to get your HVAC contractor out there, or you do it yourself, remove that ductwork, and then seal off the register. So where that boot was coming through the subfloor, seal that off. Then you're going to want to encapsulate the crawl space, do all your mold remediation, all that sort of stuff. Then after the mold remediation is done, the waterproofing is done, the dehu's installed, the encapsulation's done, then your HVAC contractor will come back in and install that new ductwork and hook everything back up. Now, of course, if it's really cold outside, you're going to be dealing with heat issues. If it's really hot outside, you're going to be dealing with humidity issues. So there's not really a good time of the year to do this, but that would be the order. You rip out all the ductwork, okay? Then you address the mold, encapsulate the crawl space, then install the new ductwork. And the quicker you can get all that coordinated, the easier it's going to be on you, Daniel, as a homeowner. And I would, like I said, seal where that boot is coming into the subfloor. Make sure you seal that off while they're treating the mold and encapsulating the crawl space. Hopefully that helps you out on Michael Church Crawl Space Ninja. Check out that North and South video that we did as well in a collaboration. I'm gonna put that down below. We hope you make it a happy and blessed day, and we'll see you later.